Hey everyone, I'm King. Welcome back to Kingspade channel. So on the previous video, I was lucky enough to get the 2-card slot Beelzebub mask headgear from the gacha machine, and that left with one more headgear to get for a complete 2-card slot headgears, the mouthpiece headgear, blood bag. Now the blood bag headgear is a headgear drop from the Dracula instance, so to increase my chances on getting the blood bag mouthpiece headgear, instead of just relying on the gacha machine, I was thinking of doing the Demon Castle Dracula instance, and that is what I have been doing these days for the daily instance. But it comes with some challenge. With level 130 level, although it should be easy to complete lower level instance, but fighting the Dracula instance solo is not that simple. Now I usually do the instance solo because I happen to do my dailies late at night and there are not much players doing instance at that time. I also like to do it instantly whenever I want without waiting for players to fully fill in the party. With Dracula instance, fighting it solo is impossible because of its Purgatory judgment skill. The Dracula Purgatory judgment skill damage is scaled to how many blood pearls. Yeah, the official name for this blood orbs is blood pearl. The damage is scaled with how much blood pearl it absorbs. To counter it, you need to block as many blood pearl as possible so that the damage is reduced. But blocking all of it with doing it solo is just impossible, so I always ended up dying at this stage. There are, however, several ways to counter this. The first one is with the Murphy set armor. The Murphy armor set effect will save you from fatal damage and immediately recover some of your HP to stay alive. But I don't have Murphy set armor. Getting it need quite a lot of guild blessing, and I don't have that much of guild blessing. The second way is to have the Osiris Day accessory card. It has the same effect as to the Murphy set armor and will save you from fatal damage. This, however, need diamond to get. And the third way is actually from the pad. The neutral element pad has the mystic skill sacred blessing, also with the same effect as to the Murphy set armor and Osiris card. It will save you from fatal damage. This is by far the easiest way to counter the Dracula Purgatory judgment skill damage, and I have been trying to get this skill on my neutral element pad, but so far with no luck. So I was looking for other ways, some ways that can help me defend myself against the Dracula Purgatory judgment skill, and through my research I found this Cast of Cicada skill. The Cast of Cicada skill from the ninja job class is not just an escape skill, it is also act as a defense mechanism from taking fatal damage, somewhat similar to the Murphy set armor, Osiris, and the Sacred Blessing pad skill effect. So let's see how I perform using this skill to complete the Dracula Demon Castle instance solo. When the Dracula reaches 70% HP, it will summon the blood pearl from the sea of blood around the arena and recover its HP. And after that, it sends out a blast of wave to its surrounding to deal massive damage that scale with how much blood pearl it absorbs. Now the Cast of Cicada skill activated and prevent me from dying. But some say the Iaijutsu skill can also negate the Dracula Purgatory judgment skill when timed right. Personally, I haven't tested it, but I think the Cast of Cicada skill is easier and the more effective skill to counter the Dracula Purgatory judgment skill. And that's how you know you will win against the Dracula, but not quite. You see, I switched job from the ranger and uses Dex as the main stat attribute, and the ninja main attribute is strength. Although I switched my white Dex accessory to the level 120 white strength accessory, but my damage is still too low to kill the Dracula fast enough. And pair that with the ninja sword. Although this is a gold weapon ninja sword, but it does not have enchant, refine, or upgrade. So essentially this is just a normal weapon, and so the battle is drag until until I can finally kill it. Luckily, I have decent defense and I can tank most of the Dracula attack apart from two things, the Blood River and also the Blood Eruption skill. During the Blood River skill, if I stay too long in the Blood River, it will slowly take away all of my HP. So I use the Shadow Jump skill to release myself from any control effect and speed up my movement while in hiding to reposition myself to the other side of the map that don't have the Blood River, and use the Final Strike skill to dash back to my original position when the Blood River flow at that side of the map. I do this multiple times until the Dracula HP is down to 40%. At Dracula 40% HP, from here onwards, the Dracula will cast the skill Blood Eruption. This is quite easy after you know how to counter the skill mechanic. First, similarly, I use the Shadow Jump skill to quickly run off to the pool of blood outside of the arena. This is so that you do not caught in the Dracula Blood Eruption skill range. But remember to have potions with you because you need to stay a little longer at the pool of blood area. After the Blood Eruption skill is released, I use the Final Strike skill to quickly go back in the arena, position myself so that I land on the area where it is safe from the other blood eruption that are still exploding. The best position for this is to the right side of the Dracula or on his 3 o'clock position, because this side of the Blood Eruption skill will go off first and explode in anti-clockwise manners. After that, once the first blood explode, you can quickly go back in the arena, pull yourself out from the pool of blood around the arena to stay alive. It takes a while, but with this I managed to clear the Dracula instance solo. It will be much faster if I have the Neutral Element Path Sacred Blessing skill. With this, I can just use my ranger with a proper equipment and definitely can take down the Dracula faster. Alright, thank you for watching. This is just how I try to find ways to increase my chances on getting the blood bag headgear, and I thought to make a video on that. Well, most probably it won't drop the blood bag headgear in million years. I think the gacha is the way to go in the end. That's it for this video. This time video shout out goes to... Thank you for always supporting me and this channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to turn on notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And as always, happy playing. Bye bye.